1. Alright, this is video number 2. Continuing the quest. Minfilia names the Amaljaa culprits in all this. You would do well to investigate them first. Much harm has been levied against these lands by Amaljaa hands. The flames burn where they might, but their light cannot stay the darkness in all places at all times. There have been brutal murders of callers of the Church of Saint Adama Landama, innocents wishing no more than to pay their respects to the dead. The poor souls deserve a proper burial. I would see to the deed before mongrels catch their scent, but I know not if the Amaljaa still linger. Would you secure their remains for me, friend? You will find them on the eastern road. 12 willing, you may even come to learn something of what the Amaljaa seek in this area.
Have you encountered the Amaljaa yet?
I don't think I have.
They are big boys.
How big is big?
Really fucking big. Here,
Okay.
I will post a picture of 4 of us standing next to one.
Okay. You can use the voice chat. I've got it on my mobile so I can see it.
Okay, it's gotta be here somewhere. Come on.
Ooh, that's a fancy looking chocobo.
Oh my god, I have to scroll back further than I thought.
I am coming upon some ripe corpses. I'm guessing there's going to be hostile encounters here. Yes, there are.
Yes.
Amaljaa Ravager. Oh, go to sleep! Go to sleep!
Those are the Amaljaa. Big
Uh-huh.
boys.
Yep. Really big. Really big. Really big, but really squishy also. Thank goodness.
Oh, it's because you're fighting the low level ones.
Okay, that takes care of them. Any more? Any more? No. Okay. Buried. Hey Wolf, do you remember the Lord of the Rings Online? One of the first quests you get is to bury the bodies of some of the farm hands. This almost feels like that again, all over.
Yeah, vaguely. I think it didn't change depending on what race or class you started out with.
Yeah, the race affects some of the quests. Basically, if you're an elf, you start at the the elven lands and such. I can't remember if the dwarves start in their own lands. I've never actually played a dwarf, so I don't know. Same with hobbits. I've only ever played elves and humans. I can, oh okay, I can shortcut. It's good to see you returned. Would you be able to secure the remains of our fallen?
Hey, where are you now?
Huh? I'm back in the Camp Drybone. With the bodies given back proper to the earth, the souls will find their way across to the other side. You have done a noble deed this day. I thank you.
Oh my god, okay, here they are.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so here is Korva standing next to, and standing like...
Next to the Amaljaa?
Right next to...
Holy
Yeah.
crap! Oh, that is huge! And Korva is not exactly small herself, is she?
Nope. I would say she's about average height.
Which would be what, 6 feet?
No, average. No, not 6 feet. I mean, she's like pretty average height for like a normal human person.
Okay, so 5 feet 6 maybe.
Yeah, something like that.
That would make this big boy about.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're like 10.
Looks like a 10-footer.
They're like about 10 feet tall or something.
Yep.
12. I don't actually remember.
Now then, what of the Amaljaa? Did you see any? Surely such massive monstrosities as they cannot conceal their presence, much less take their quarry unawares.
To be honest, all the beastmen are generally as large as or larger than humans. Or, sorry, than here, I guess.
Yeah, well, that's not going to be fun. So, there were Amaljaa remaining. After all, I feared as much. Their part in the lowborn disappearing is all but confirmed. But I sense there is more to this than meets the eye. The occasional Amaljaa raiding party would not account for people going missing in these kinds of numbers. The total is too great, and the questions too many. It would not surprise me in the least to learn of another hand in this. But whose? Countless travelers pass through Drybone every day, and even if it were among them, how would we discover who may be implicit in these vanishings? Right. Okay, one more and I gain another level. Isambard aims to turn his investigation to the common folk. What say we turn an eye to the common folk themselves? It may be among them that we find the reasons for these vanishings. 12 forbid it be so. There is a merchant by the name of Ungust who was born here in Drybone and grew up in the Golden Bazaar. A rough character. But he knows the people here better than anyone else. Okay, why are you laughing like that?
You'll see.
I'd wager he's at the inn, quaffing away the day's earnings. Here I'll write a note for you to show him, else he's not like to speak to you. Okay. A lot of these people talk in a very kind of like a old-fashioned English of sorts.
Yep.
Yeah, like what's his name now? The Shakespeare guy.
Urianger?
Urianger, yeah.
Urianger does so a lot more than most, I would definitely say.
Yeah, he's got more prose than the average guy. Okay, let's talk to Ungust.
Yes, he's a student he's a former student of Desion as well, if memory serves.
Oh, okay. Oh! Oh! That's why you were laughing. This was the guy whose ass I wanted to kick.
Yes. yes,
And
that's
he
why.
escaped. The bastard! But girls be dead, you're that bloody adventurer who threatened me back in Uda. Threatened? Well, it's the... Oh! That's the sound of my fist smacking into my palm. What in the seven hells do you want with me now? To kick you in the balls? Damn it. Please tell me I get to kick his ass. Sick people, please help yours Isambard. Folk around here are as wary as they come. They'll turn tail and run if you so much as pass wind nearby. Played them all for fools and coaxed some hard labor out of them I did. Is there anything he says that makes me not want to kick his ass?
No.
If anything, they're even more timid than before. What with all
I'll
the
tell you right now,
Yeah.
there's nothing.
What?
I said I'm gonna tell you right now, like, he's not gonna say anything that won't make you want to kick his ass.
Oh man. Will I get to kick his ass? Damn it! I want to kick his ass. Look, I'm I'm spamming the attack button. Damn, I am so annoyed that I can't. This is like Nef Anyo. Hungry beggar. Just leave me be. That's helpful. Okay. Devious derelict. I've nothing to say about this. Tell take crew, or whatever's been feeding off us low folk. Yes, I managed it without hurting my voice. What do you want from me? I don't know anything, I swear. Please don't kill me. Jeez. Okay, back to August. Just as I told you, wasn't it? The whole lot of them are terrified. There's been talk of folk getting abducted, but if you ask me, they simply up and moved on to a better place. This place isn't exactly Costa del Sol, if you know what I'm saying. And he's gone.
Costa del Sol is a place near Limsa Limitsa. It's basically a beachside resort.
Ah. Holy crap, that second picture. The
Hey, who's that dude in the Chocobo following you?
Huh? There's a Chocobo for... Good lord!
Malkev Gage?
Yeah, that's Wolf's character.
Ah.
That's why he's been following me. I wasn't even paying attention. Oh, man. I didn't see the name.
Yeah,
This is what I was talking about. No, it's not the Chocobo Porter. I mean, you get it at Chocobo Keep, but you can rent one.
Oh. Okay.
So I haven't been here before. I just manually rode here.
Oh, I didn't know you could rent one.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. Wow, that's cool. Thanks, man.
Yeah, it's like 80 gil every 10 minutes.
Oh, shit. Okay. But at least you're a lot faster, right? Yeah.
Oh, fair amount.
Yeah, okay. Good lord, I was I was not even paying attention that there was a Chocobo following her. That's how observant I am. If you were stalking me to kill me, you wouldn't have had a challenge. Have you learned aught of import? Yes, I want to kick Angust's ass. Another thought occurred to me in your absence. The common folk are nothing if not fervent in their religious beliefs. Perhaps if they speak freely to their gods, then the clergy may know something of use. Okay. Brass circlet. Woohoo! I'm now level 27.
Congrats.
Sorry?
Congrats, buddy. I was watching you from up top.
If we would know what the common folk speak of to their gods, we've no better place to ask than the Church of Saint Adama Landama. It is a small and humble church and found northwest of here. Okay. And so long as you are headed there, might I ask you to deliver this embalmed corpse? A morbid request, I grant you, but it must be borne to burial, and I trust none more than you to see it done. Seek out a man named Marks. He tends the graves of the Lich Yard. He will tell you where the body is to be interred. Lich Yard?
So... Lich as an undead monster is entirely the creation of Dungeons & Dragons, and before Dungeons & Dragons, Lich was just an Old English word for corpse.
Huh.
Yeah.
I'm just doing some Power Rangers poses.
It's actually the concept that inspired the Lich is actually Russian in origin.
Oh. Okay, that's interesting.
That being a certain figure known as Koshé the Deathless. He stored his soul inside of an egg, inside of like 3 other different creatures that kind of were all inside of each other, like Russian nesting dolls, and then inside of a chest on an island.
Because that's not complicated at all.
Yeah, I don't know why it's so complicated. But because of that, Koshé the Deathless couldn't die.
Yeah, but you know,
and then someone found his soul and he died.
I was going to say that with a name like his, I would want to die too.
Koshé was also good buds with Baba Yaga.
Baba Yaga. Okay, I recognize that name.
Mm-hmm.
And her chicken-legged house.
Yeah, genuinely one of the most terrifying entities in folklore that I think I've heard of.
Why?
She is not to be trifled with. She is powerful.
Oh, that much I know, yeah. I've read the Fables comics.
Fables comics takes a lot of creative liberties.
Yes, they do, but she was still psychotically crazy and powerful.
So, you know, actually in Vampire the Masquerade, Baba Yaga is a vampire, but like an ancient vampire to the point of being more like an eldritch abomination than an actual vampire.
Yeah, they tend to be when they get to that age.
During the Cold War and the Iron Curtain, she was released in Russia and was fucking terrifying.
Funny.
She got woken up and she was like, "What the fuck is happening?" You should see what she looks like.
Okay, I'm going to talk to Marks here.
Yeah, Baba Yaga is a 7,000-year-old member of Clan Nosferatu, and Clan Nosferatu's thing is that they are all like hideous monsters.
Oh.
So there are different vampire clans, and Clan Nosferatu is like they each have different traits. One of Clan Nosferatu's main things is that they're just like terrifying to look at. So this is Baba Yaga in that universe.
One sec. Here, let me just look at it. Oh god, that is terrifying. Yep, that's a nope. That's an absolute nope. Yikes.
She is an 8-foot-tall monstrosity with 4-inch iron claws, like shark-like fangs, stringy hair, gray scarred flesh covered in pustules, rheumy eyes, thick with cataracts, and all.
I am a little.
And all that kind of shit. She is a monster.
Yeah. There's no other way to describe it, really.
Yep. She was 7 feet tall and yeah, sorry, not 7,000 years old is what I meant to say. Fuck. She's 8 feet tall, actually. She is the direct descendant of the Nosferatu's antediluvian. The antediluvian vampires are the 13 vampires that survived the Great Flood.
Oh, wow.
Essentially. And they are the basis of the main vampire clans. So Baba Yaga is like the direct was turned by the Nosferatu antediluvian. Rather interesting story there, by the way, because so all vampires are ultimately descended from Cain.
The implication.
But and by the way, Cain has a character sheet, and it just says you fucking lose on it because he's extremely powerful. yeah, so the antediluvians were third generation vampires. So the further removed from Cain, the less powerful a vampire is.
Huh.
The antediluvians are only like third generation from Cain. So they're and given that they're like the 13 who survived the flood,
Mm-hmm.
they're like ultra powerful. They're like the most powerful vampires in existence aside from Cain. But given they're kind of tired, so they're mostly just kind of asleep.
Mm.
They're kind of sick of life, so they're just in like a torpor. But the Nosferatu antediluvian was a vampire which Cain cursed to be hideous because his remarkable beauty was his main trait. And he's the direct sire of Baba Yaga, so you can imagine what he must look like.
I'd rather not find out.
Yeah, I actually don't know if he is
So
yeah, he doesn't have a depiction.
oh, okay. So slight segue.
Um,
Oh,
yes.
check it out! Look, it's a polar bear. Oh, that's so cute.
Oh yes. I'm sorry, but it just reminds you of an SCP article I was reading earlier today.
It's just look at the way the rider is just sitting on top of it. That is
I'm glad
awesome.
it's this and not the Sin Eater bear. Because the Sin Eater bear is horrifying.
Oh yeah.
For reference, this thing is what I'm talking about.
Thank you, Trigger. A burial is no easy thing. Even when the departed is a stranger, were you able to learn aught of the missing common folk? Nope. You've been keeping yourself rather busy of late, haven't you, Trigger? Oh, Tancred. A pleasure, my dear Isambard. The name is Tancred, and I share a passion with you, and our mutual friend here is learning what has become of these missing persons and why. I too spoke with Ungust more times than I care to count. There seems to be some truth to this notion of the common folk speaking their secrets only to those in service to the gods. Prostration, prayer, penance, abject deeds done behind closed doors, away from prying eyes. Who better to take the pious unawares than she who takes confession? The sister Orson herself. She wouldn't. She couldn't. Even the most beautiful roses have thorns, my friend, and you would be wise to keep an eye on this rose. Dramatic, isn't he? Still, the Lich Keeper Marcus. I swear to the 12 I've seen that face before.
Okay. I gotta disappear for a bit.
Okay, man. Hey,
Have
thanks for
fun.
keeping me company. Just you and me now.
Oh, I'm in Libsyn.
Oh, okay. What is that sound, by the way? You know, that sudden high-pitched wailing whistle sound I hear now and then.
Where?
It's not always. It's every now and then I will just hear that sound. It's like an eagle's cry or something like that.
No, I'm not sure. I'm using the push to talk function,
Okay.
so you shouldn't be hearing any odd sounds from my end.
Yeah, is that a strong wind on your side?
Oh, okay. I have the fan pointed at me. That might be it.
Nah.
My bad.
No, that's fine. It must be. Is it warm over there right now?
Yeah, I guess you could say that. Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, do you use Fahrenheit or Celsius?
Here we use Celsius.
Okay. It's about 17 degrees Celsius here right now. That's aircon level cold.
No, Rika told me that you guys had a cold front.
Yeah, we're having that right now. This last few days is really nice and cold up here. I'm living in the hillside, so it's colder than the lowland area. So if the temperature is reading around 24 degrees, up here where I am, it's about 20 to 19 degrees. And right now it's about 17. It's really cold. It's like air conditioning without the aircon, which is really nice.
I wish it got that cold here.
Oh. We actually don't have mosquito problems normally. The only reason why I'm having any mosquito problems right now is because the floor above mine got flooded, so there was a swarm of mosquitoes that started pouring out into the lower levels.
Okay. A lot of stagnant water.
Yeah. It was one of the houses is like completely flooded, and it hasn't been cleared out because I think the people are not living there. So, and the management is not doing anything about it. So it's we were getting attacked by Aedes mosquitoes and other types. It was really annoying. But thanks to the temperature drops and the rain, it's keeping them out now. Now you know so many mortars here. Okay. Okay. All right. Wow, just how many quests are there before I can finally get my Chocobo? Wait, where is the...
You gotta reach the quest that lets you join a company, I think.
Yes, the Grand Company. Okay, this is a level 19 quest. I should be coming close. Actually, I'm just going to do a quick check about that. Okay, the quest is called Hero in the Making, but what I want to find out is how far away I am from that. So I need to see the string of quests. Okay, main story quests. For the children, alright, that's where I am. For the children, yes. And then Amaljaa, wrong places. Dress to Deceive, Life Materia and Everything, Lord of the Inferno, A Hero in the Making. Okay, so not much further. That's just like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more quests and I can actually get my Chocobo already.
Oh, you look it up?
Yeah, I looked it up. What's this? Myotragus nanny. That is some kind of bull-like creature, like a cross between a sheep and a bull. Interesting. Makes me think a bit of Avatar, The Last Airbender. They have some pretty unique life forms too. My personal favorite is the koala lambs. Oh! And I'm back. Okay, I am also alone, so I'm just talking to myself at this point. Alright, let's see what I've got here. Ooh. I guess this must be what passes for a goat around here. Big boy. Ah, I'm supposed to go this way then. Testing. Okay. Continuing. Hey. This looks so cute. A tuco. Oh, well, I hope there's no quest that demands I kill them. Who am I kidding? I'm sure there's a quest that asks me to kill anything around here. Anything and everything, pretty much. Alright. Oh, there's a whole bunch of tucos. What the? Uh-huh. All kinds of suspicious people. Merchant, vendor, repair. Nothing to repair. Alright. Uncombed urchin. Yes. Please help. Sister Urson went out all on her own and hasn't come back. She always reads to me right here about Tal and the Order in the other side. I told her I lost my shiny thing and she went looking for it. But why did the monsters outside hurt her? Please find her. Wait a minute. Something suspicious. This is the person everyone is suspecting is behind the disappearances, right? So she seemed benign enough, but that's usually how they seem. Then they turn out to be something else. Smell of the dead. Been to the ruins, eh? Yes, how ever did you guess? Okay, there we are. Confrontation coming up. Times like this, I wish I had a companion that can follow me around, that will help me in combat. Orson. Wait a minute, she looks injured. Oh, great. And once more into the breach. Ingrid Umbra. I guess I like calling out names for lack of anything else better to do. Alright, now we're going to talk to Orson. Event cancelled. Why ever for? You sense a hostile presence. Oh yes, I do. Rotting pikemen. These are undead. Okay, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. Okay, that takes care of them. From the church. Thank goodness you arrived when you did. It seems my gratitude is yours yet again. You spoke with the child? Yes, well, I was able to find his lost trinket. It is a ring given him by his mother before she passed. I will see it safely back to him. Really? You're not going to explain the... Okay, well, I guess that's to be expected of this place. Report to Isambard at Camp Drybone. I'm going to try something different. I'm going to ride a Chocobo. Ah, interesting. So much for that. Well, I'll just transport them. It's probably a lot faster anyway. And we're back. Now, where is Isambard? Sister Orson was attacked outside the Golden Bazaar. Gods forfend. I will secure a room at the inn for her should she require any rest. Searching for the mementos of orphans and risking her own well-being in the doing, no less? Certainly not the dastardly deeds Tancred would have us believe. Yes, indeed. And the plot thickens.